All right. A very good morning, good afternoon, crypto ambassadors, wherever you are across the world. My name is Sembacha Chris from Uganda. I'm one of the leaders that you are working with in the crypto ambassadors community. So today is a Monday, and always on Monday we have signals and presets. Signals and presets. How do you put in your signals? That is the futures signals. I believe those ones who are trading futures, you are enjoying the market. You are enjoying the market according to how it is moving. You are enjoying the money. You are enjoying the money. And those ones who are using the futures trading strategy, the futures trading strategy of double up, I know you are enjoying. You are enjoying. So as usual, like before, I want to first warn people about futures. There is a real loss in futures. Capital management, risk management is key. Risk management and capital management is key when it comes to trading futures. So risk what you can afford to lose. Risk what you can afford to lose. And the other thing is control your greed. Control your greed. The goal is taking 1%. The goal is taking 1% from the market, 1% from the market, 1% from the market. Since it is not 1%, it is amplified by average. I believe that is okay. So control your greed, control your fear, and stick on your strategy. Stick on your strategy that you are using for trading. Stick on your strategy. So these systems of increasing the average to 20 times, if you get liquidated and all your money is gone, please just keep quiet. Hey, just keep quiet. Don't complain to anyone when you get liquidated. You know, people go far away from what we are teaching them. After when they get problems, they want to come and then share with us. As they have been liquidated, as they increased their money, excitement. Control your excitement. Have a trading plan, have a trading goal. Control your excitement. When you make the money that you wanted in a day, please don't enter the market again. Some people, you have greed. Mhm. You have made $100 in a day, $50 in a day. That was your trading goal or plan. Then you want to continue coming back in the market every time, every now and then. So that excitement can make you, it can influence you to make wrong decision or even wrong technical analysis. By the end of the day, you end up being liquidated because you have entered in a wrong time. So be very careful about that. Control your excitement. Stick on your strategy when it comes to trading futures. Stick on your strategy when it comes to trading futures. Those ones who are doing compounding, it is good. It is good. You can do compounding. But those ones who are fearful with the futures, I told you what to do. When you maintain your capital. When you make the profit, you can transfer your profit back to your spot account. Then you maintain your capital. You maintain your capital that you had. You can do that for a long period of time. You can also make the what? You can also make the money. Those ones who fear compounding, stick on your strategy. Hey, those ones who had a lot of greed when we started teaching futures, when they got liquidated, I believe now they are in proper mindset. Hey, their mindset is now proper. Their mindset is now proper. I know that. So be very careful about that when it comes to trading futures. And the other thing I noticed, people don't know to get their first buy-in amount. People don't know to get their first buy-in amount. There is what we call initial money, part of your money, which is part of your money. And then there is what we call the first buy-in amount, the real money that goes in the market. The real money that goes into the market. So people don't know how to calculate that. Yeah. And then another challenge people are facing, let me open my Binance. Let me share my screen. We go straight away. People are still facing problems of leverage. Changing leverage failed. That is a problem of API. Do your API again. And then other people are facing problems of where they cannot change their coins from close to isolated. So when you look at your Binance account here, when you look at your Binance account under futures here, this is how it should be looking like. All coins, I told you, all coins under futures, change them from close to isolated to make the work easy. But we are still having people who are redundant, people who are dormant, and we are not going to move at your speed. We shall not move at your speed. We shall move at our speed. If you cannot sit down and do this simple exercise for only 30 minutes, then you are lazy. You are lazy when it comes to making money. I told you open your real queue. I told you come here and open your real queue. Open your real queue. When you open your royal queue, then come here. You click on this side of futures. Click on this side of futures. Here we have futures here. Click on futures. Click on futures. When you click on futures, all of these coins under futures, apart from these ones which have monitoring, but all of these coins, all of them that you see, get one by one, change them from cross to isolated in Binance. How do you do that? For example, this coin here. Come to Binance. Now we are in Binance. Click on futures. When you click on futures, you are going to see this display. You will see this display. Click here on that white arrow pointing down. This white arrow pointing down here, that one pointing down. Click on it. Click on it. Then come here. You click on that word search. When you click on that word search, put in the name of the coin. That is the name of the coin. It is called Power. You click on it. Change this coin from close to isolated. Close, then you come and you click on isolated. It will be changed permanently in isolated mode. It will be in isolated mode. Go back to your royal queue again. Look for another coin. For example, this one. Prompt. Come to Binance. Click here on that white arrow pointing down. Then come and you click on search. Click on search. You put in prompt. Binance will bring it for you. Binance will bring it for you. Click on the coin. Change the coin here. Click on this word close. It is here always up. Close. Change it from close. You click on isolated. That's what you are going to do. To all coins that are under futures in your royal queue, come and you look for them in Binance. Change them from close to isolated. Then another thing here. Come and you click on these three dots. On those three dots up. On the three dots up. Again, come and you click on preferences. Click on preferences. Click on preferences. Make sure that here you have single asset mode and here you have hedge mode. Make sure here you have single asset mode. If you don't have single asset mode, click on that word. Then you will see multi-asset mode. Change from multi-asset mode to single asset mode. That means you will click on single asset. You click on single asset mode. The coin changes to single asset mode. More especially those ones who have problems of changing their coins from close to isolated. Then again come here. Make sure it is hedge mode. From one-way mode to hedge mode. You click on hedge mode. Those are the settings of the futures account. Those are the settings of the futures. Those are the settings of the futures account. That's how it is supposed to be. That's how it's supposed to be. So make sure you have this. You have that. Make sure you have that. So you come and you click on these three dots up here. Change from. You make sure you click on preferences. Click on preferences. Then here is supposed to be hedge mode, and here is supposed to be single asset mode. That is done and dusted. Now we go on what we call capital management. Capital management. We said you are supposed to transfer 20% of your capital, of your total capital on Binance to the futures account. You are supposed to transfer 20% of your total capital to your futures account. I repeat, you are supposed to transfer 20% of your total capital on Binance to the futures account. For example, if my capital is $50, it is $50. How much am I going to transfer to my futures account? I'm going to transfer 20%, which is 20 divided by 100 times $50, which is my capital. And here it is going to be 0.2 times 50. 0.2 times 50. 0.2 times 50. And I'll get $10. You get it? So this is what I will transfer. For those ones who are using little capital, if I have a capital of $500, 500 what? Dollars. How much am I going to transfer? I will transfer 20% of $500, which is 0.2 times 500, and this gives you $100. That means if I'm to transfer, I'm going to transfer $100 to my futures account. I'm going to transfer $100 to my futures account. That is what you are going to do. So if I have $200 as my total capital on Binance, how much am I going to transfer? I will transfer 20%, which is 20 divided by 100 times $200. And this is going to give me 0.2, because 20 divided by 100, it is 0.2 times $200. Times $200. 0.2 times $200. And this is going to give me $40. So I will transfer $40 to my futures account. I will only transfer $40 to my futures account. Now, if I have $40 on my futures account, how do you transfer? How do you transfer it? You click on this word assets. Click on the word assets. After clicking on the word assets, then you come and you click on futures. Click on futures app. How do you transfer? How do you transfer? I repeat the process. come and you click on the word asset. After clicking on the word asset, then come and you click on this word futures. After clicking on futures, you will see a word transfer. You will see word transfer there. You see word transfer. Then you click on transfer. So you are transferring from spot to your futures account. What are you transferring? I'm transferring USDT. Then here, put the calculated amount of $100. Of $40. Put it here. You get it? You put it there. That means on your futures account, now you have $40. Now it is $40 that you are going to use for trading. Now it is $40 that you are going to use for trading the futures, for trading futures. Now, I'm going to give you a strategy of $40. If you have $40 on your Binance account, on your futures account in Binance for trading futures, which strategy can you use? Or what are the settings can you use for trading if you have $40 on your futures account? If you have $40 in your futures account. So it is just a copy and paste. It is just a copy and paste. If you know you have $40 today, I'm going to give you a strategy for trading futures using $40. So if you have got to the point, give me one in the chat. Give me one in the chat. Give me one in the chat. Someone tells me that whenever I try, it fails. Make sure you do the API binding very well. I am already in. Make sure you do your API binding very well. You enable futures and you also enable spot and margin trading. You also enable spot and margin trading. So if you have $40 today, and I've shown you how I have got the $40. I've showed you how I have got the $40 to be put on my futures account. Meaning that if you have $200 as your total capital on Binance, how much will you transfer to your futures account? I said you'll transfer 20%, which is 20 divided by 100 times $200. This gives you 0.2 times $200, and this gives you $40. Now we have transferred $40 to our futures account. We shall remain with $160 remaining on our spot account untouched. That means even when we get liquidated, even when the $40 get liquidated, even when the $40 get liquidated, we shall be having $160 kept safe to come back and attack the market again. That's why capital management is key. That's why capital management is key when it comes to trading futures. Don't put all your money. Don't put all your money, because once you get liquidated, all your money will be gone. All of the money will be gone. You know, people, they are very funny. After doing mistakes, you get liquidated all of the money, then you start complaining in the groups. I was liquidated, all of the money. You know, I'm sweating. What? Please help me. Give me some capital. Who told you to put all the money without reserving some money for yourself? You go beyond what we are teaching you. Of course, we know that because you are greedy, you feel like you want to make a lot of money. When you get liquidated, you start crying. Make sure that you keep part of your money on your spot account, in that when this money gets liquidated, you have another money to come back and attack the what? Attack the market. I've showed you how we have got the $40 here. Now, after putting the $40 here, you are going to save a strategy in your royal queue. You will save a strategy in your royal queue, but the strategy should be equivalent to $40. It should be equivalent to $40. Now, we are going to use $5 as our first buy-in amount. We shall use $5 as our first buy in amount on our $40. So if we use $5 as our first buy in amount, that means we are going to be remaining with $35 for margin calls. $35 to be used when the market continues to go down. The robot will put in the $35 to buy the margin calls that we are going to be having. Are we together? Are we together? Now, if you have $40, you have two settings that you can use. You have two settings that you can use. You can use the double up method. You can use the double up method. Then again, you can maintain your $5 as first buy in amount. You can maintain $5 as your first buy in amount. You can use double up, or you can maintain $5 as your first buy in amount. Now, we are going to go in our royal queue. How do you save this strategy? How do you save the strategy of $40 in your royal queue? How do you save the strategy in your royal queue of $40? It is what I'm going to give you. It's what I'm going to give you today. Open your royal queue. When you open your royal queue, come and you click on this word mine. Click on that word mine. After clicking on this word mine, come and you click on my strategy settings. My strategy settings here. The word is my strategy settings. You click on it. After clicking on it, those ones who have no strategy saved, you will find the word here, add it now. You will find the word add it now here. For those ones who have saved some strategies for trading like me, you are going to click on this plus button. When you click on this word add it now, when you click on this word add it now, or when you click on this plus button, Royal Q will bring you to this page. Royal Q will bring you to this page. Royal Q will bring you to this page. Now, under this page, here on this word, click on that word optional. Name the strategy. The strategy is the futures trading strategy, $40 capital. $40 capital. We said our first buy in amount is going to be 5. Our first buy in amount will be 5. 5 is the initial money. It is part of your money that is going in the market. It is part of your money that is going in the market. It is part of your money that is going to go in the market. That is the first buy-in amount. Meaning that if our capital is $40 minus $5 as our first buy-in amount, we have remained with $35 on our money. On our money, we have remained with the $35. So the capital is 40. It is $40. The capital is $40. That is our capital. If we use $5 to go in the market on the $40, we have remained with $35. $35 are going to recover. They will cover margin calls. They will cover margin calls. So if you are going to use the double up method, you are going to trade with 3. You will trade with 3 margin calls. If you are going to use the double up method, you will trade with 3 margin calls. So if you are going to use the double up method, you will trade with 3. You will trade with 3 margin. You will trade with 3 margin calls. So after trading with 3, after trading with 3 margin calls, Then come here and you put 1.01. This is the take profit. I believe someone who is trading using $40, now you are copying the strategy. You know, some people are very funny. Let me take a screenshot. I didn't take a screenshot. Please help me. I take a screenshot. Who has refused you to take a screenshot? Come here. You put for me 0.01. Then again come here. You put for me 0.01. Then click on this word cycle. It will change it to one shot. It will change it to one shot. Then come under margin configuration. Come under margin configuration. Here, on the first call, second call, third call, you are given 5% drop. And we said the formula of getting these percentages, the formula of getting those percentages, it is drop divided by number of margin calls. So if our number of margin calls is 3, 3 means the times the market will drop. These are the times the market will drop. And if you look at our signals, 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 they have a drop. They have a drop of 5%. They have a drop of 5%. So the drop is 5. And the number of margin calls, it is 3. So if the formula is drop divided by number of margin calls, that means we are going to get 5. We shall get 5 divided by 3. So if you get 5 divided by 3, this is the answer. That is 5 divided by 3. And this gives you 1.6. 1.6. 1.6. 1.6. So we shall round off and make it 1.7. We shall make it 1.7. So you come here under margin configuration. Margin configuration. Put here 1.7, 1.7, 1.7%. There. 1.7. Then 1.7, 1.7. Then this one, we are using multiple buy in ratio. Multiple, these are multiples of 2. Multiple buy in ratio. Multiple means multiplication. It means multiplication. What is the robot multiplying? It multiplies the number you have put here. It multiplies the number you have put here times the first buy in amount. Times the first buy in amount. So our first buy in amount is 5. That means on our $40, we are commanding the robot to first use $5. And the other $35 will be added in through margin calls. And we said that margin calls, these are the number of times the market will drop. That means whenever the market will drop, the robot will buy, because this is multiple buy. Whenever the market drops by 1.7, the robot is going to buy 2 times, which is 2 times 5. Because I told you the robot multiplies the number you have put here times your first buy in amount of what? Of 5. So you are commanding the robot that if the market drops by 1.7, I want you to buy 2 times, which is 2 times 5, and this will give us $10. That means the robot will pick extra $10 from your Binance, and then it will invest it in the coin you are trading. And again, here we are telling the robot that when the market drops again by 1.7, I want you to buy four times, which is the 2 times 4, and this gives us $20. Remember, we remained with $35. We remained with $35 for margin calls. Here we have so far used the $30. Then here, instead of 80, you put 1. Instead of 8, put what? Put 1. Which means that this is going to be 1 times 5, and this equals to 5. So here it is going to be 2 times 5, and this equals to 10. And here it is going to be 4 times 5, and this equals to 20. So 10 plus 20 plus 5 gives you 35. Then 35 plus 5, the first buying amount, and this gives you $40 as your capital. $40 as your capital. If you have understood that, give me a 2. Give me a 2 in the chat if you have understood that. Give me a 2 in the chat if you have understood that. Give me a 2 in the chat if you have understood that. So that is now our capital. Minus leverage. You get it? Minus leverage. Minus leverage. Because leverage, these are the times we want our money to be multiplied. These are the times we want our money to be multiplied. Leverage. These are the times, number of times we want our money to be multiplied. Number of times we want our money to be multiplied. That is leverage. So this is minus leverage. Because if we include leverage here, if we include leverage, that means it is going to be 2 times 5, which is equaling to 10. The robot will put in $10 on our money. And here the robot will put in $20 on our money. And here the robot will put in $5 on our money. 10 plus 20 plus 5, that is 30, 35. 35 plus 5, which is the first buying amount, this gives you $40 that we have as capital. But if we include leverage, these are the number of times our money is going to be multiplied. So if the robot is putting in $10 here on our money, 10 times 10, which is leverage, it is going to give you $100. It will give you $100. So the robot will use $100 to buy the coin. But on 100, we shall have $10, which is ours. Which is ours. And here, it is going to be 20 times 10, which is $200. The robot will put in $200 what? Dollars. But on 200, we shall only have 20, which is ours. So this is the strategy. Save the strategy. Save. You click on confirm. You click on confirm. Again here, you come and you click on save. $40 trading strategy. Double up. This is it. That is it. So it is already saved. It is already saved. We understand that our first buying amount is 5. Our first buying amount is what? Is 5. Now, when you are given a signal, whenever you are given a signal, for example, this is signal here. This is a futures trading signal. You don't need this. This is not needed. And this is not needed. This is not needed. This is not needed. plus this, it is not needed. What we need from the signal, it is to understand average, average, average. That is average. And I told you average. These are the number of times your first buying amount is going to be multiplied. These are the number of times your first buying amount is going to be multiplied. So the signal provider has already told you that average, it is in between 3 times up to 10 what? Up to 10 times. That is the average. Meaning that if you choose 10 as your average, your first buying amount is going to be multiplied by 10. Your first buying amount will be multiplied by 10. The initial money you are putting in the market, it will be multiplied by what? By 10. So this means if in our strategy, our first buying amount is what? Is 5. And I choose a average of 10. If I come and I choose an average of 10, it is going to be 5 times 10, and this is going to be $50. Now it is the $50 that will go in the market. But on the $50, I will only have $5, which is mine. On the $50, I will only have $5, which is mine. So, average of futures trading, it is a contract between you and the exchanger you are using. You come into an agreement. The exchanger can give you money. You use it for trading to amplify your profit, to amplify or to increase on your profit. Are you getting the point? That's why you are saying that your first buying amount is 5, but 5 is being multiplied by average of 10, meaning that Binance has multiplied your first buying amount by 10 times. Therefore, 5 will become 50, and the $50 will go in the market. But on the 50, you will only have $5, which is yours. If you have got the point, give me 3 in the chat. 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 Hey. I'm going to give you a simple example. I'm going to give you a simple example for you to understand. I'm going to give you a simple example for you to understand. For example, if I have $10 in my pocket, and Joseph and Joseph and Joseph gives me $20, and Joseph gives me $20, the total is going to become $30. Then I go and buy what I need from the market. I go and I buy what I need from the market. I will have 20. I will have $30, but on the $30, I only have 10, which is mine, and the 20 was given to me by Joseph. I will only have $10, which is mine, but the $20 will be a loan from what? From Joseph. So the total becomes what? Becomes 30. It is the $30 that I will go with in the market to buy something. But on the $30, I will only have $10, which is mine, and the 20 will be given to me by what? Will have given to me by Joseph. Are you understanding? It is the same thing with futures. When I have my $5 on my money. I have $5 But the $5 will be multiplied 10 times, which and now the total becomes 50. It is the $50 that will go in the market, but on the 50, I will only have my $5, which is mine. The other $45 will be borrowed to me by Binance. If you have got the point, give me a 4. You know, even when you simplify things for people, there are still people who don't get it. I know it very well. Even when you give people live examples, there are still people who cannot get it. I know that. Hmm? I know that. Hmm. What about the future trade margin configuration? Someone is asking. Someone is asking seriously. I gave you the strategy. It is a copy and paste. If you are trading using $40, the strategy is already saved in your queue. That's how you are going to use it. Someone is busy asking. Hmm. Mhm. So I am seeing very many fours here. I believe you have understood what I'm talking about. I'm going to repeat the statement for you to understand how leverage works. How leverage works. Another example. If I have $10, that is $10. It is I have it with me. That is my money. $10. $10 is mine. Let me even put the word. $10 is mine. When Joseph, when Joseph gives me $20, when Joseph gives me $20, $20 is not mine. It is not mine. It is from Joseph. It is from what? From Joseph. The total amount of money will become $30. The total amount of money will become 30 what? $30. That means it is $10, which is mine, plus the $20 given to me by Joseph, plus the $20 given to me by what? By Joseph. The total becomes 30. It becomes $30. Now, when I am going in the market to buy, I will go with $30. I will go with $30. Using the $20 of Joseph that Joseph has given to me, plus the $10 which was mine. So in the market, when I'm going to buy, I will use $30. But on the $30, I will only have $10, which is mine, and the 20 will be for Joseph. So I can use Joseph's money, the $20, to help me get more profit, to help me get more profit, to help me get more what? More profit. Meaning that it is the same thing that happens in trading futures using leverage. My first buying amount in the strategy is $5. That is my first buying amount. When I choose a leverage, of 10, that means I'm asking Binance to multiply my money 10 times. Or I'm asking Royal Q to multiply my money 10 times. Which money? The first buying amount of $5. The first buying amount of what? Of $5. I'm asking Binance, I'm asking Royal Q to multiply my $5 10 times. That means it is going to be 5 times 10, and here I'm getting 50. So $50, it is what will go in the market. The $50, it is what the robot will use to buy the coin. But on the 50, I will only have $5, which is mine. The other 45 will be given to me by Binance, will be given to me by Roku to use it for trading to increase on my profit. To increase on my profit. If you have not understood, that means you have a problem. Hey, you have a problem. For sure. If you have not understood, it means you have a problem. Hey, you have a problem if you have not got that statement very well. If you have not understood it very well, You have a problem. I am telling you. Ola Cash. Someone is Ola Cash. Okay. He has given me a 4. Give me a 4 again if you have understood. Give me a 4 again if you have understood. I see. I see people who have understood. Mm-hmm. Now, me, does it apply to both short and long? Some of you people, what is the problem? So you mean when you are trading short, it changes, and when you are trading long, it changes. Those are just market directions. I'm not talking about choosing a coin. I'm not talking about choosing a coin. You people be very careful. My Monday trainings are always helping you to put in the signal. Whether you have got the signal where, just know how to put in the signal. Just know how to put in the signal. So focus. Hey, lessons of teaching you how to get a coin, they are available everywhere. Me, I'm helping you to put in the trade in the right way. In the right way. That's what I'm helping you. Someone is saying, Mr. Chris, you are good in this thing, bro. Chimbugwe, it means you have understood. Okay. If now you have understood, I said in the signal, you don't need this. This is not needed, and this is not needed. This is not needed. As long as you have saved your strategy, we have already saved our strategy in our royal queue. What we need, it is to put these settings in a coin that we want to trade. You don't need this also. This is not needed, and this is not needed. So what you need, it is the direction of the coin. They have told you trade long. Then here you need the time. Don't trade after 3 minutes. That means if this signal has stayed in a group for more than 3 minutes, don't enter the coin. Leave the coin. Don't enter the coin. I repeat the statement. If it has stayed in the group for more than 3 minutes, don't enter the coin. Leave the coin, wait for another one. Futures trading is very funny. Someone was telling me, leader, every time I trade a signal of futures in me, I get liquidated. I don't know if I'm the one who is not lucky, which is spending a lot of time setting the signal. And the signal is already late. The person wants to set the signal. That is wrong. So now, again, what you need is the name of the coin. The name of the coin, it is MKR. That is the name of the coin. Come and open your queue. Open your queue. Make sure you are under futures. Here, make sure you are under futures. You are under futures there. Then you come and you click on this search bar. That search bar. Click on all. Click on all. After clicking on all, then come and you click on search. Click on that word search. Click on that word search. Put in the coin MKR. Roku will bring it for you. This is the coin. Roku will bring it for you. Click anywhere on the coin. Click anywhere on the coin. When you click anywhere on the coin, find the word I understand here. You click on it. Then come and you click on create. Click on create down here. Again, you come and you click on I understand. You click on I understand. Now, when do you know that the coin is in long or it is in short? They have told you in this coin you are trading, they have told you trade long. It is the direction of the coin. It is the direction of the what? The coin. Meaning that if you are trading long, for you to make profit in this coin, it has to be going up. It has to be going up. When it goes down, you are going to floating loss. You are going to floating loss, or you will be liquidated because it is going in the wrong direction. It is going in the wrong. Have you the word wrong? Wrong direction. So when they tell you trade in long, this word here, long, there is a difference between wrong, which is that, and this one, which I'm talking about. So they have told you trade in long. Long means if I buy this coin at $5, for me to make profit, the coin has to go to $6, $7, and $8 or 8 for me to make profit. But if it goes to 4, to 3, to 2, then I will go into floating loss. That is long. That is it. That is long. So when do you know that the coin is in long or short? Because people here also do a mistake. You know, leader, me, I forgot. Yeah, I forgot the coin was in. I was supposed to trade in long. Now I traded in short. What can I do? Please help me. I don't know. Now will I not be liquidated? If I am trading, they traded me long. Now I am trading in short. Avoid minor mistakes that are going to get your money liquidated. Understand what to do. How do you know that the coin is in long or short? Simple illustration. If this white color here, that white color, is in the word short, is in the word what? Short. That means the coin is in long. It means the coin is in long. So if the white color comes to this word long, if the white color, this white color here, comes in the word long, that means the coin is already in short. So what you should put in your mind, mind about this color. Where is it? That color that you are looking at, this color here that you are looking at, where is it? If it is in the word long, it means the coin is in short. The coin is in a short direction. It is in a short direction. If this white color is in the word short, here, it means the coin is in long. It is in a long direction. If you have got that, give me a 5 in the chat. If you have got the point, give me a 5 in the chat. Give me a 5 in the chat. Give me a 5 in the chat. Give me a 5 in the chat if you have got that point. Then, after that, knowing the direction of the coin, then come here in trade settings here. When you come in trade settings, then come and you click on manual create. You click on manual create. So when you click on manual create, the first thing that you are going to do, it is going to be here. Choose a strategy setting. Choose a strategy setting. When you click on that word, choose a strategy setting, Royal Q is going to bring you to this page. It will bring you to this page where you saved your strategy. This is your strategy of $40. The first buy-in amount is what? Is 5. That is the first buy-in amount. So you click on this strategy anywhere. Click anywhere on this strategy. Anywhere that I have put circles. You click anywhere. Tap. After clicking, you will see the word changing to the futures strategy, $40. The next thing you are going to do, choose leverage here. choose the average here. We say the average. These are the number of times your money that you are putting in the market, the number of times it is going to be multiplied. Choose the average here of 10. Choose the average of 10. When I choose the average of 10, it means that my first buying amount of 5, it is going to be multiplied 10 times, which is average 10 times, which is average. So this is going to be 5 times 10. And the total here, it will become 50. Now, it is the $50 that will go in the market. The $50 that will go in the market. But on the 50, I will only have $5, which was mine. $5 was mine. Then my $5 were multiplied or was multiplied 10 times. The $5 was multiplied 10 what? 10 times to get a total of 50, meaning that the $50 will go in the market. The same thing I was explaining, that if I have $10, and Joseph gives me $20, the total becomes the $30. Now it is the $30 that I will go with in the market, meaning that it is addition of the $10 which was mine, then plus $20 which is given to me by Joseph. Now the total becomes 30. If I go in the market to buy, I will use the $30, but on the $30, I will only have $10 which is mine. The 20 will be given to me by Joseph. It is the same thing that happens here. So when we get my first buying amount of 5, you multiplied by 10 times, which is average. And I said average, these are the times your money is going to be multiplied. So 5 times 10, it gives you $50. Now it is the $50 that will go in the market. It is the $50 that will go in the market, but on 50, I will only have $5, which is mine. If you have got to the point, give me a love heart in the comment section. I want you to understand the average. Give me a love heart in the comment section, because people don't know how to determine which money is going in the market. You have chosen an average of 10, not knowing that your first buying amount is going to be multiplied 10 times. The answer you get, it is the money that will go in the market. The answer you get, it is the money that will go in the market. That is still a very big challenge. But slowly by slowly, people will be learning. Give me a love heart in the comment section. Just click on reaction is here down. Reaction is here down. You give me a love heart. Reaction is down there if you have understood the point. So that's how we get the first buying amount. Now, here, we shall have $50 that will go in the market. We shall have $50 that will go in the market. We shall have $50 here. But the $50 are given in terms of position quantity. They are given in terms of coins. They are given in terms of coins, meaning that here you are supposed to find a number. You are supposed to find a number of coins of MK that are equal to $50. You have to find the number of coins of MKR that are equal to $50 here. Then this will change automatically. So what are you going to do? Get this number, divide it by this. You get $1. $1 can buy how many coins of of MKR. To get how many coins $1 can buy, we are going to get these coins, divide it by USDT. That is 0.003, divide it by 6. Divide it by 6. That is 0.003. You divide by 6. And this gives you 0.0005. That means $1 can buy 0.0005 coins. What about $50 that we have? What about $50 that we have? What about $50 that we have? How many coins can it buy? What about $50 that we have? That means it is going to be 0.0005 times 5 times 50 times 50 times 50 times 50. So where is the 50 coming from? The 50 is our first buying amount of 5 times 10, which is average. We want to get the money that is going to go in the market. So average is here of 10. Our first buying amount was 5. So 5 times 10 it equals to 50. Equals to 50. Now we have to find here a number of coins that are equal to $50. That are equal to $50. Here, Royal Q is telling you that this thing here, all is the first buying amount. All is the first buy in amount. The first buying amount, they are meaning your first buying amount of 5 times the average, which is 10, they are meaning $50. That is what they call here first buying amount. That is what they call here first buying amount. That is your money times the average. The answer you get, it is what they call first buying amount. The answer you get is first buying amount here. That is what they are meaning. That is what they are meaning by first buying amount. They are meaning the $5 which is yours times 10, which is average. The answer you get, which is 50, it is what they call first buying amount here. Meaning that here we should be having 50 because it is the 50 that will go in the market. But on 50, we shall only have $5, which is ours. Am I teaching someone? Am I teaching someone? Am I teaching someone? Am I teaching someone? That is what they mean. Because you people, what you are doing, you are confusing the first buying amount, which is your part, which is part of your money, plus the first buying amount, which is going in the market. We have the first buying amount, which is the part of your capital. Part of your capital. And then we have the money which goes in the market. The money which goes in the market, it is multiplied by average. That means if I have a first buying amount, if I have a first buying amount of 5 multiplied by 10 as average, therefore the 50 becomes the first buying amount. It is the money now which is going in the what? In the market. It is the same thing here. Let me give you a clear example for you to understand. I have $10 which is mine. Which is mine. So now this is my first buying amount. Hey, it is my first buying amount. Then Joseph gives me $20. This is for Joseph. The total becomes 30. If I'm going to buy in the market, I will go with $30. That means $30 will become the first buying amount when I'm going to buy. The $30 will become the first buying amount when I'm going to buy. But on the 30, I will only have $10, which is mine. So it is the same thing here that happens. Don't confuse this first buying amount. This first buying amount, it is the first buying amount after multiplying your money times leverage. After multiplying your money times leverage. After multiplying your money times what? Times leverage. Meaning that if I have my first buying amount of $5, which is part of the $40, which is part of the what? The $40, which was my capital here, which was my capital. So meaning that on the $40, I am only trying to use $5 as first buying amount. So if this $5 is multiplied by 10, which is leverage, this becomes 5. This will become 5 times 10, and the answer is going to be 50. So 50, it is the first buying amount here times leverage. 50 will be the first buying amount here. It will be the first buying amount that goes in the market. Therefore, here we are supposed to find a number of coins of MKR that are equal to $50. That are equal to $50. So here they are telling us that 0.003 coins of MKR can cost $6. Can cost $6. Now, what about $1? $1. How many coins of MKR can it buy? $1. How many coins? Now we want to get $1. How many coins can it buy? It is going to be 0.003 divided by 6. Divided by what? By 6. And here we are going to get 0.0005. 0.003 divided by 6. That is what we are going to get. Meaning that $1 can buy 0.005 coins of MKR. What about $50? How many coins can it buy? So it is going to be 50 times 0.0005. 0.000, then 5 times 50. So here you get 0.025. So you come here and you put 0.025. Now, are you seeing that it has changed? It has changed to 50. It has changed to 50. Have you seen? Now, it means that now this is our first buying amount. It is now the $50 that will go in the market. But on 50, we shall only have $5, which is ours. That is what it means. That is what it means. If you have understood, let me know here if you have understood. Let me know if you have understood. Let me know if you have understood. Give me a yes if you have understood. Give me a yes if you have understood. You know, these things, people say they are difficult. Not at all. Not at all. Not at all. So, this means, if I have a leverage of 10 times here, this leverage will also affect the margin calls. It will affect the margin calls. Remember here we told the robot that whenever the market is dropping by 1.7, I want you to buy 2 times, which is 2 times 5, the first buying amount, and this is 10. And here it is 4 times 5, which is the first buying amount, and this is 20. Then 1 times 5, and this gives us 5. Do you see that here 10 plus 20 plus 5, it gives you 35. 35 plus the $5 which went in the market at first, then this gives you $40 capital. But now we are having a leverage of 10, meaning that the first $5 that went in the market were multiplied. That is 5 times 10. And here the robot is putting in $50. But on 50, we have $5, which is ours. Which is what? Which is ours. Let me make it very clear. This is, let me make it very clear. So this is 5 times 10. 5 times 10, we are having $50 here. But on 50, we are having $5, which is ours. Again here, the robot will buy 2 times, which is 2 times 5, and this gives you 10. 10 times 10, which is average. And here the robot will put in $100. So here it is going to be 2 times 10, and here 2 times 10, then it gives you here $10. No, 2 times 5. It is 2 times 5. It is 2 times 5, and this gives you 10. 10 times 10, which is average, and then it gives you 100. But on $100, you'll only have $10, which is yours. So here the robot will put in $100, and when it comes here, it's going to be 2 times 5, and this is 20. 20 times 10, which is average, here the robot will put in $200. But on 200, we shall only have 20, which is ours. Is there someone who is understanding me very well? Is there someone who is understanding me very well? Yes. Now this one has got it. Ability, you have got it. It is 100, 200, and 50. Every time the robot will buy. But here, I will have $10, which is mine. It is 100, 200, and then 50. Here I will only have $10, which is mine. And here I will have $20, which is mine. And here I have $5, which is mine. So get this: 10 plus 20 plus 10 equals to 35. Which is my money, on the strategy, which is my money. Now 35 plus 5, which is the first buying amount, it gives you $40. It gives you what? $40. I don't know if someone is getting the point. You don't need to understand all of these things. What you need is to understand what to do. When you understand what to do, other factors you leave them constant. Okay, so now you come and you click on confirm. Click on confirm. Come and you click on save. Come and you click on save. Then you click on confirm. After clicking on confirm, of course, you are seeing the coin is under long, 10 times the average. You come and you click on activate. Then you click on create. You click on create. It is done. You have saved your strategy already in your queue. You changed your coins in Binance from closed to isolated. What else do you need? You only need 0 minutes to set the coin. You only need 0 minutes to set the coin because everything will be done. So get your free time, save the strategy in your phone, change your coins from closed to isolated in Binance, transfer your capital to your futures account, save the strategy depending on your capital. There are few things that change. So I don't know where is the problem that people always say, there is a problem. I couldn't join in earlier. Hope well to get the recording version. Yes, it is on the Crypto Ambassadors channel. If a coin sell without a take on margin call, now I was using $5 first. How much do you get? You get it is 1%. It is 1%, which is 10%. It is 1%, which is 10%. Is using $100 as first buying amount. a risky move. It is okay if they are using $100 as their first buying amount. It is a risky move. You know, we have different risk appetite. Of course, you know that. So someone is okay to risk $100, but me, if I have $100, I can trade with margin calls. Someone is saying, I request to repeat for me, sir. I wasn't around. Okay. I love your teachings, but unfortunately, I couldn't join in earlier. Sorry. The training is on our YouTube channel, The Crypto Ambassadors. Go and look for it. Someone is saying, I understood. Okay, let me see my leader. My leader really loves your trainings and message, which I receive. But my concern is that if after you have traded that coin, next time you want to see that coin among there, it will be under favorites. It will be under favorites. It will be under favorites because you have traded it. So Royalty puts it under favorites. This is the point where I get confused. I used the first buying amount. Bank. Ah. Oh. Mm. So another thing is that if you see people announcing that the coin has sold, even when it has not made 1%, but you are seeing it in profit, close the coin. I made a video on how to sell a coin manually in in futures. That video is everywhere. It is everywhere. Only that people don't follow our training groups. They think that trainings only end on the Zooms. But we also have different videos we record for you and we put them in our training groups on WhatsApp. On WhatsApp. So those videos don't pass via those videos, especially the videos that I record for you. I've recorded so many videos helping you on different things. How do you communicate with Binance customer care? How do you change a coin from closed to isolated? How do you do the API binding in when you want to trade futures? How do you transfer your money from spot to your futures account? I've made all of those videos. They are everywhere that you go. You can find those videos. They have been shared on in WhatsApp, in different WhatsApp groups, as long as it is real Q. So if a coin buys margin calls and the trend goes against me, will I lose the money? And if the trade goes against you, and the robot buys the margin calls, it is pushing your liquidation price far away from the current price. That's the use of margin calls. And there you don't get liquidated. Someone help me to join the WhatsApp group. There are so many. Why does the robot fail to buy margin calls sometimes? One, you are using big drops. In futures, avoid using big drops. And then again, don't put on the AI margin call. AI margin call button is supposed to be off. It is supposed to be off. You will be having the money on your account. AI margin call, if you put it on, you will get liquidated minus the robot buying the margin calls. So make sure the AI margin call is off. Again, don't put big drop percentages that are not easier bought. You get it? That are not easier bought. Okay. Strategy with my $10 can work at $10. You will use 5 as your first buying amount. You trade with one margin call, and then under multiple buying ratio, you are going to use one time. You will use one time. That is $10. Mhm. Okay. Okay. Trade in warehouse. Trade in warehouse mode. Trade in warehouse mode. Those ones who are asking the mode. Warehouse mode is best. It's better. Yeah. And usually I trade in warehouse mode. Me, I trade in warehouse mode when it comes to trading futures. So I trade in warehouse mode because I know the reason. No. Huh? Okay. Okay. Please reshare the YouTube channel. It is called the Crypto Ambassadors. Go and look for it. So AI in the futures should be off. Yes, AI should be off. AI should be off. AI should be off. Don't put on the AI margin call. Don't put it on. You don't know what you are doing. Thank you, Leader Chris. You are such an outstanding leader with a big heart. You are welcome. Is there any strategy to overcome a floating loss? Double up. Double up can help you, and then it depends how far is your coin. How far is your coin? What is the best first buying amount? If I'm using $100, $5, $5. It is the best first buying amount if you are using $100. $5 with 5 margin calls if you are going to use the double up method. With 5 margin calls, you're going to trade with 5 margin calls using 5 as their first buying amount. So some people, if their robot don't buy the margin calls to put in more money because they are using 5 as their first buying amount, they want to increase the first buying amount from 5 maybe to 20 or $50. You are risking. It is better to get that little profit than being liquidated. It is better to get the little profit than being liquidated. People don't know that. It is better to get that little profit than being liquidated. Very important when it comes to trading. Very important. So stick on the strategy. Mhm. My leader, after putting the FB and activate the robot, does it really mean I come back to change the first buy? No. Don't change. Leave it as it is. Leave it as it is. You don't change the first buying amount because everything is calculated. You started by saying there is a two method, one double up method, which is the other. So someone needs another strategy. Another strategy. So, okay, let me take these few minutes to show you of the same strategy of $40. The first one I have used the double up. The first one I have used a double up method. And where does the double up method show that I have used the double up? I've used the multiples of 2. This is what we call double up. Double up. But if you are going to trade, if you are going to maintain $5 as your first buying amount, meaning that if I have $40, which is my capital, and I get $5 as my first buying amount, it means I have remained with $35. I have remained with $35. Now, if I want to maintain $5 as my first buying amount, meaning that even when the robot is buying margin calls, it will be putting in $5. It will be putting in $5. So if I want to get the number of margin calls to trade with, I'm going to get 35 divided by 5. So it is going to be 35 divided by 5. So when I divide it by 5, Here, I'm going to get 7 margin calls. Here, I'll get 7 margin calls. So I'll come here and I put 7. 7 margin what? Margin calls. This one will remain the same. Then I come here. No, this one will be 0.001. 0.001. Then when I come here under margin configuration, I will make this one 5 divided by 7 because now I have 7 margin calls. So 5 divided by 7, 5 divided by 7, it is going to give you 0.7. So come here and you put 0.7, 0.7, 0.7, 0.7, 0.7, 0.7. When you come on this side of multiple buying ratio, put here 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, up to down. That means you are telling the robot, when the market drops by 0.7, I want you to buy 1 time, which is 1 times 5, and this equals to 5. But remember, 5 is affected by average. So it is going to be 5 times 10, which is average. So whenever the robot is buying here, it is going to put in $50, $50, $50, $50, $50, $50, $50. But on the 50, you'll only have $5, which is yours. That is another way. That is another way you can set. That is another way you can do what? You can set. So for those ones who have understood, I know you have got to the point. Otherwise, I want to wish you a very good day. It is already late. I know human beings get to understand things in only 47 minutes. Now I have used an hour plus. I know even where I said it from, you have already forgotten. Hey, even where I said it from, you have already forgotten. How do you set the double up method? I have set it. Huh? I have saved this. For those ones who started with me, you have seen me saving the strategy. Now someone is asking me, how would you save? How would you set? Hmm? So allow me to end here. Allow me to end here for today. We love you all, the crypto ambassadors. Thank you for representing us wherever you are. So we want everyone to make money. That's why we always come out with trainings, because we want everyone to make the money. And I would like to emphasize you to always be part of the training. Whenever you come in the training, you will always understand different things that people don't understand. That people don't understand. So always be in the training, because our major role as the crypto ambassadors, it is to create independent cryptocurrency traders across the world. So if you are independent and you know what to do, that means you can trade at any time that you feel like. Be in the technical analysis training, team building trainings are so good to help you enhance the money that you are making in the what? In the business. So allow me to end here. For today. We love you all. May the Lord bless you.